And now to charge this thing. I'm going to need to summon the Layak, which means eating grab. And then I'm going to the security zone. And I'm going to conduct a raid, like an actual one, on Storage C. And you know why? Because that's the best way to encounter the Reaper. I'm going to shoot it with X-rays too. Oh, hello. Where is the lag? It's nearby, I can hear it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Jackpot. Where's my hazmat suit? There it is. Of course, you need more than just the one unit of Layak essence. It's nice to know that that works. Okay, so as soon as I've cooked up some an Omega Stew, it will be once again time to summon the Layak. I want to grab some antivirus wheat too. Wait. Ah. A&L Mega Stew.
Attention. This sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
Alright. I don't think I ought to do it way out in the open. It's all about the directions that the lag can come from. So, here goes. Okay, that about wraps it up for the Layak. I don't know, maybe the grab seed wears off after. Maybe the grab seed wears off after it. After you approach it too closely and it starts to freak out at you. So now I'm gonna go grab a pickaxe, but a nice crowbar. I suppose I need to practice using those. And I'm going into the Twilight Zone, otherwise known as Security, specifically Storage Sector C. The Reaper will show up, and when said Reaper does show up, I'm going to zap him with the X-ray. And I think that's how you get, that's another way to get Night Essence. Hello, Reaper.
Izetsaki Sutra.
What the? saw that. Yoink. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's another one of those seeds. Now, why do I have this thing? Because, one of this guy in security. Ah, hold on a second. Here we go. Yeah. You can trade the Nixshade seed for the gate security key. And apparently you can trade a peccary skull for a...
You know where to find me.
Yeah, hang on a second. I have a peccary skull. I'm kind of curious what this employee locator is, though. Let me go grab my peccary skull. This has piqued my curiosity. So yeah, there's no way of knowing that you can trade with Warren here in security. And
Well, it's all yours. You look like you need it.
Allows constant detection of other nearby scientists. May not detect all nearby gate employees. Hiding employees or entities pretending to be gate employees, and apparently it's a trinket. If I wear this thing, yeah. See, Warren here in security is outlined, but there's also this key here. Now, I was all through the security sector without a single way of opening one of these security chests, and yet I kept finding them. How? Because you need to trade with
Access granted.
Kind of heard that. Okay, so I guess this is how you get security helmets. There's a night pass in here, which is another kind of trinket. Oh, it's ignored by gate security systems. And a security vest. So now I got full security gear. And a firearms repair kits. I also package this crate too. Never really have enough storage. You know, my mouth being dry kind of reminds me of something I gotta do. So, if I am ignored by robots, then it follows logically that I am ignored by all robots developed by... oh, what was her name? Dr. Mary something or other. And that includes jailbroken robots, those other kinds of, the regular kind of robots, and those big nasty defense robots. Just put this night pass to the test here. There's something I want to do with it. Ever since something destroyed my water filter, I've been itching for a new one. Maybe I don't need this. Oh, hold on a second. X-ray laser. There it is. Just in case. Let's see how this night pass actually works. Honestly, I'm not so sure I really need the thing. It's not for this. Corpse of this robot a little later. After I've put all the drinks away. I'll start putting those in the same place here as well. There's something going on in here that I meant to, I need to get done. I don't like the fact that I have to go into here to do it, but because of that giant stopping skeleton. But if it's being shot at, then, well, who am I to argue? There's no way to bring it down. But right now, that's kind of beside the point. Oh. Up here. Alright, let's see. Can I get to... there's this room up there. Get there. This help any? No. Does give me some rebar though. jump pad with me or something.
Raptor!
How about in here? What the? I'm going to get there, in there. They can't reach in there. And before you ask why don't I shoot it with something, it's not, you know, possible. Ah, there's my teleport.
Electrical systems will be powering down shortly. Please prepare all critical systems for offline operation. Have a safe
Run
and
this guy.
secure
At least not doing the gravity cube. can't get through there. Nope. Need to make a split for myself. Still thinks I'm in there. Gotta be a way into, into there, shouldn't there be? I mean... Wait a second. There, that's how you do it. I'll just open this door here. I haven't hanging onto that lay, I guess it's too long. Alright, let's see what this says. I need 3 photon receptors for testing, and they're telling me I don't have clearance? How can we be expected to do our jobs if you lock up basic equipment? I'm sorry, Isaiah, but all the receptors I had available are being used. We had a few lying around, but someone up the chain has decided they're a security risk. Something about their optics being a threat to our high-tier security systems. Beats me. I'll try and get you some if I can, but between Rutger and Dr. Mayfield, it's like talking to paranoid androids. Named Marvin. And that's the blueprint for the keypad accurate tier 5. Frick has signed off the monitoring station, and it's live. It should give steady results from the neutrino detector to anyone who can be bothered to walk up to the waterfall apartments. It can only update once an hour, so if you want real-time data, you'll still have to sail out to the tower. Thanks, Grayson. If there's any issues, I'll shout, but this looks great. Isaiah, thank you for the tour of sector improvements last week, but I'm left with serious concerns. The Hydro Dam was built 30 years ago to meet the needs of the original mining company. We're pushing the structure to its limits, but can't let the demands of the research team force us beyond what's safe for the system. You remember 1985? You're welcome, Sarah. Of course I remember the accident, but we've done a lot of risk assessments since then, and if something goes wrong in the dam, 4 separate systems kick in. In my judgment, we're covered. And IS-083. Grayson, an urgent request. Please install Level 5 security on the IS-083 immurement site immediately. It has come to my attention that the entity is more fragile and potentially prone to contamination than we believed. Furthermore, it looks like staff have been interacting with 083 on their personal time, which we can no longer permit due to the elevated risks. If Strauss or Anderson ask any questions, direct them to me. Copy, we'll get someone on that shortly. This is done now, see attached. Yeah, that's an arcade game. I think I saw that before. Okay, and now here we go at last. Biometric arm wraps. You would not believe what I had to do to get a hold of these. I had to cut up corpses. Honestly, who would have thunk it? That you had to cut up corpses in order to make biometric arm wraps. Now, I've got quite a lot of... Oh, where did I put them? In here. Yeah. I've got some firepower, but I haven't been able to use it until now because of the biometric arm wraps. Now, what kind of ammo does this thing use? I've got 308 ammo. Let's see. Oh, it uses 9mm ammo.
This sector will be powered down momentarily. If you have not already evacuated the facility, consider this.
And what about the Romag shotgun
Have
there?
a wonderful and productive evening.
Alright, it requires buckshot, which I do have, just not on me. Are there any other weapons that I grabbed and figured, oh, I'll use these when I have biometric arm wraps? It doesn't look like it. I've got the SMG, and I've got the shotgun. But I don't have a whole lot else. And I really don't know what uses... like, do I have a 308 caliber or a 357 Magnum? I don't know. I do have buckshot, though. So I gotta have a Romag shotgun on me. Now, I have some journal... I should have some journal entries. Yeah. Wait a second, just in case the lag shows up. I'll go in here.